Okay,
let's do it.
Let's roll, let's rock and roll.
Okay. Hello and welcome. I'm Emma.
And I'm Tracey.
And we are
Curly
Curly
Seams.
Seams.
And look, we're back together. Yes!
Oh my god! In person.
Wow, it's been a while.
Boop, boop.
Yeah. Actually, how long has it been? Because
Oh,
we did briefly get together.
We did, in between lockdowns.
Yeah.
Is it around September, October time last year, was it?
I think it was. Do you know what? I actually don't remember.
I can't
No
remember.
idea.
Never mind.
No
Anyway,
idea.
hello and welcome. It's lovely to have you with us today, and it's so nice to be together. Anyway, we are two crafty cousins who both live in the south of England, and we like to
Knit,
sew,
crochet,
quilt,
bake. Come. Garden.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
Garden.
Anyway.
Sometimes garden.
Sometimes garden.
I garden every 2 years.
Is this a gardening year then?
It is actually.
Oh, okay, that's good then.
It is a gardening year.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so on today's show, we've got a couple of knitting finishes.
Yeah, we got a almost quilt finish.
Almost quilt finish.
Yeah. Almost.
Okay.
Does that count or not?
Yeah, it all counts. It all counts. We've got a few works in progress.
Works in progress. Some dressmaking.
We've got a bit of dressmaking. We've got a bit of quilt making. So yeah, grab a drink, get comfy, because it could be a long one this time, and join us for the show. What have you been up to?
Well, when was the last time we met? Well, over Zoom, but it was like well over a month ago, wasn't it? We've been quite...
Yes, it was. Yeah, we've been a bit lax, I'm afraid.
Yeah. But it's been an interesting month. I mean, we're what? The middle of spring here now, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
We're in the UK, by did we say that? I think we did.
South England.
South
yeah,
England.
It's South England.
Should we give a weather report?
We could do.
It's lovely today, actually. It's still on the chilly side.
Yeah, there's a nip still.
Yeah, there is a nip still. I was wondering whether the studio was going to be cold, but it's not too bad.
No, there's a little bit, but it's not. Yeah,
yeah.
It's not uncomfortable.
Yeah, because my husband's made me turn the heating off in here.
Okay.
Yeah, because the heating's got on. It's not on in the house anymore, but it should be because we've had some really frosty mornings.
You haven't had good heating on in the house.
Well, he's been lighting fires. So he wants to. He's on this trajectory to remove all of the logs from the log store, so that he can go and refill it completely.
Okay, I'm with you.
So yes, we've had a few log fires, but we haven't had the heating on that much.
It's been chilly on them. And the frosts have really continued long into spring this year.
Yeah, I think the frosts are really interesting because I get up, I don't know, 5ish, 5:30 sometimes, and I can look from my house to the studio where we are now, and the roof of my studio is completely clear. Then within half an hour on the run up to 6 o'clock, that's where the frost comes. So you get this temperature inversion early morning, and then it's completely frosty. So it's very, very chilly for a couple of hours, and then it warms up again as soon as the sun gets higher in the sky and warms everything up. But Yeah, we've had lots of frosts.
Yes,
So it has been cold.
Yeah.
But it is quite nice at the moment, and I love the longer days, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
So nice to get those longer days. So early starts and later nights.
Long finishes, yeah.
Not that I've been doing anything though. I've just been enjoying them.
No, well that's all right. That's okay. I've been away for a few days. I went up to Scotland for a few days last week, which was a big thing because, as I said to Tracey, I was sort of at the point that if I didn't go somewhere fairly soon, I might never ever leave home again. And so, after a few sort of disturbed nights thinking it over, I decided I would go, and I'm really glad I did. Actually, Scotland was lovely. It was really nice.
You didn't go to a very crowded spot either.
No.
It was you on the beach, and that was it, wasn't it?
It was.
That beach looked amazing, actually.
The beaches were incredible.
Yeah.
We were up near Inverness in Scotland, and the weather wasn't too bad. It was, I think, the worst day we had was our last day. When we walked across the beach, and we walked for about a mile, and it was clear and it was okay, and then the weather turned. So we turned around and walked back, and by the time we got back, the left side of your body was absolutely wet through from the rain coming in. But apart from that, it was fine. So,
I love beach walks, though, don't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, beautiful.
Love beach walks.
And not a soul in sight up there. It was amazing.
Is it safe swimming up there or not?
Oh, I don't know. It must be. There were people swimming.
Oh, were there?
There were people swimming on one of the beaches we went to in suits.
Yeah.
Obviously, but yeah, they were out in the water. So
I have yet to make my yearly visit.
Yeah.
I like sea swimming, but I haven't started yet, so I think it's going to be next week. So we would have started this week, but Steve's had a bad back, so we haven't been, getting up early enough to go down. So, so sea swimming starts for me next week, and the temperature will be very cold.
Yes, it will.
But so I've been having cold showers in preparation.
Oh, have you?
It's like, that's enough.
My husband's a big advocate of cold showering. It's supposed to be very, very good for you. It's
supposed to be really good for you.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be good for your mental health as well, because
give me a warm bath every night.
Yeah, well, I don't mind that as well. But but sea swimming, you're supposed to actually you're not supposed to dive in. You're supposed to walk in calmly.
Okay.
And just know it's going to be cold. So
okay.
So, it's great. It's such a great feeling though when you get in, and I mean the first time you go in of the year, it's lovely. You get this warm glow all over your body, tingles, and it's a feeling that you can't replicate.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. You just feel so alive.
Right.
So alive when you come out of the water. It's great, but it's cold.
Okay.
So
pass. That's good.
Yeah.
Right then.
Yeah.
We've actually got a script today.
Well, kind of, but it's not that you can follow it because
Stick
no
to it.
copywriting. So what else has happened? We've had haircuts.
Yes, haircuts and hair
thing.
colour.
Yeah, amazing, isn't it?
Which is very nice, actually. It makes you feel a bit more human.
Yeah. My hairdresser, I didn't go for the hair colour, I just left it. But I was saying, but you've had lots of people in for cuts and colours, and so there's plenty of cuts, but people are going longer. They quite like the length, and they're not having the colours because they've gone through that stage, and they're quite happy.
Yes.
To keep the natural.
That's what my hairdresser said to me. She said, "You've come this far. Do you want to keep going?" And I did hesitate for a while, but then the lady that cuts my hair was stood behind her going, "Don't do it, don't do it." Like, all right, okay, no, cover it up. Yeah. So
but you feel so much better, don't you?
Oh yes, it's nice.
Yeah. Steve went for a haircut this week, so he got in. It was for both of us. It was 30 weeks since we'd last seen the hairdresser.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it's like, oh my goodness. But anyway, so we had a big discussion because his hair was really long, and he said, "What should we do with it? What should we do with it?" So we had a look at all of these photographs of various celebrities.
What to pick? What you wanted?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'll have that one.
Well, we opted for the Daniel Craig in the end. So I did say to him, when you come out the hairdressers, can you actually look like Daniel Craig as well? So I think his response was, she's a barber, not a frigging magician. It looked alright though, actually.
It looks nice, yes. I think it suits him actually a bit shorter like that.
It does look okay.
Yeah.
So pick your celebrity, please.
Yeah, I'll have him, please. Yeah, when we went up to Scotland, actually, I did start rewatching Outlander. If anybody's seen Outlander, have you watched Outlander on No, Prime, I think it's on. And young Jamie in Outlander is very easy on the eye. And I said to my daughter, would you like me to bring anything back from Scotland? She said, well, if you could find me Jamie and bring him home with you, that would be lovely.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen Outlander at all. So.
Yeah. It's easy, trashy watching.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, we like that. We like easy, trashy washing.
Washing.
Trashy washing.
washing.
I haven't done much washing either. Watching.
Yeah, it's a bit racy in places, but, you know, it's all right.
Did you end up watching Bridgerton?
I did.
Alone, hopefully.
Yes, I did. Yes, and yes, it was. Oh, yeah. One episode was like, oh my word, it were.
I know.
Places.
I know.
I know. But yes, the costumes were amazing, and it was
interesting. Talking about the costumes, the group where I live in Hampshire, in the middle of Hampshire, near a town called Petersfield. And apparently it turns out Petersfield is quite the hub for creatives, and one of the women that designed the costumes from Bridgerton lives in Petersfield.
Oh, there you go.
And she's going to be doing a talk in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that would be quite interesting.
Yeah, so I'll find out the date of that and actually
yeah.
Be a Zoom one, you know.
Yeah. They are currently filming the second series, and they're doing some of it around Salisbury.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, well, Downton Abbey was filmed just up the road anyway from Salisbury, wasn't it?
Yeah, Highclere.
Highclere,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Good.
Interesting.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, the guy that comes to help in the garden, he worked on Downton a bit, but he didn't work on Bridgerton. I did ask him, he didn't, so...
Yeah.
So, yeah, these are our part-time not standing, what do you call them? The
Extra.
Extras.
It's an extra.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Cool.
Good. Right, so what else has happened? Anything else?
Oh, not a great deal, I don't think, really. No, still going on Zoom classes for the time being.
Yeah, I like the Zoom classes.
Yeah. They seem to be working all right, I think, at the moment, so...
I like them, they're convenient. I don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because if you go somewhere, you've only got to come back.
Okay. I must admit, when we were planning to go up to Scotland, I said to my daughter, before we'd even left, I'm really looking forward to getting home.
Yeah, already before you left.
Mum, you haven't even left the house yet. I was like, yeah, I know, but I'm really, really looking forward to coming back home.
It does make you appreciate home, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Oh, we haven't been anywhere. We haven't done anything. We haven't been anywhere. I've done the occasional shop, but the husband does that, so I don't even do that. So, but I have been out and about teaching, so I've had lots of... Everyone's come out of the woodwork. We opened up on April the 12th here, didn't we? To go out and about. Some of the non-essential shops opened on the April the 12th, which was also a signal for everyone to start having in-person classes to some extent as well. So we were allowed to do that. So in fact, I think possibly we would have been allowed to do it before, but it was a bit dodgy. Yeah. So but everyone came out of the woodwork. So I have been putting mileage on the car, travelling lots and lots. Yeah. So mainly up to London and back, but a couple going out to East Sussex and beyond. So, yeah.
And they've been alright, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been fine. Yeah, I've actually enjoyed them really. So.
I have to say, my stomach's probably going to rumble really, really loudly in a minute. So I'm just warning you.
You're hungry.
You know that it's coming.
That's my fault because I don't have any biscuits.
No,
I'm trying. Any cakes. We did have cakes earlier, but they're gone.
I'm trying not to eat between meals. So
well, I've been doing the same. I put on 1.5 stone during COVID. Yeah, and I am doing my best to get rid of it now. So.
You've got a new acquisition, haven't you, Tracey?
I do have a new acquisition. I do. I had to wait 12 weeks for a rowing machine to turn up. Can you believe it?
And are you in love with it?
Yeah, I do actually. I'm still enjoying it.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm still. Today, I did my first sub 11-minute 2,000 metre row.
Good for you.
So I was really pleased with myself.
Well done.
But I've got a long way to go. In my classification, in 60 to 65 heavyweight female, the world record is 7 minutes and 35 for a 2,000 metre row, and I was 10 48 or something today.
Well, that's good then.
So, well, no, it's a long way away.
No,
isn't it?
it's good.
It's a
I
long
think
way away.
that's good. I mean, if anybody's got a rowing machine, you know that, because we've got one as well. They are killers. They really are.
Yeah, they are.
Because they work
Yeah.
the whole body.
Yeah.
And they are quite a workout. They really are. So I think that's really good going.
Yeah, I'm pleased. I mean, I started at 13, so I've made significant improvements in.
Yeah, I think you should be really pleased with
yeah,
that.
I am actually. I feel good as well, so I enjoy it. So,
That's the main thing, isn't it?
But I did actually. I started the row today, and I do it. I don't know when you do. I do it. I used to do it every morning, but I've cut down. I'm doing it every other day now because I was finding my legs were hurting a little bit too much. So I calmed it down a little bit. But today, I like to listen to music. And the wrong album came on, and I just
throws you.
Yeah, I just had to stop. Yeah, start again.
Yeah.
Thought, no, can't listen to that. So let's find something else.
I get that.
So yes, once I got going, that was fun. But, yeah, it was good.
Good.
Yeah, but the kids are great because they like to run, and they between them have like little circuits. They put their circuit up on the WhatsApp group. Yeah. So you know what they show the circuit, and they how many miles or kilometres and what the time is and all the rest. So they challenged me as to why haven't you been putting your rowing brags up. So I was like, okay, all right, I will do. Yeah. So kind of forced me to do something.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, it's good. Anyway, we'll see. It's a novelty. Probably will fall out of favour before long and become a big clothes horse, but who knows.
Well, I was going to say, because you've got it in the house, haven't you, at the moment, and you did mention to me that you were thinking about moving it up this end.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I think that it's better off in the house because it's there, looking at you, whereas if you have it up here out the way, you won't.
Yeah. I have to say, it's... The downside is we've got the university boy comes home in a couple of weeks, so the room where it is will be his room for the summer. Although he says he doesn't mind, but he will mind when I get him up at 7 o'clock in the morning to go row. Yeah. So. Yeah. But maybe I should do that deliberately.
Maybe
that'd be good, wouldn't it? I'll get him shifting for the day. But he's going to have to work this summer anyway to pay his way through next year, so he's going to have to be up in any case. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, so what else? What else have we done? Anything? Nothing?
No, don't think so. Should we start?
Yeah, and I think you should because I've done very little.
Well, I have to say, not many finishes this time round,
but we do have a couple.
We do have a couple. So I have a nitty finish.
Yeah. Now that looks familiar.
Yes. Now, this I used. This was when we took part in Fibre Hustle's Knit One and Done.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember? So it was knit a skein and done. So I had this ball of wool that I knit to here, and I really liked the wool, and was a bit disappointed that I hadn't managed to get a little bit more out of it. Anyway, managed to find another ball at the wool shop in Bath. And so what I did was I introduced a bit of grey. So there's a little bit of grey in here as well. Yeah. It's an Aran weight. And then just alternated stripes with the grey, and then just finished off with a few rows of the other one. Now, so I finished it. As always, there's a story. I finished it, and I'm looking at it and thinking, well, that is a different texture to that. I don't know if you can see it, that's a looser...
Oh, I see what you mean, your gauge has changed.
Yes. And then I remembered what I did. I knit this on a 6.5, and I knit the rest of it on a 4.5.
Although that's a couple of needle sizes different, yes.
Yeah.
Oh well. But if you don't tell anybody, no one's going to know.
Do you know what? I decided in the end that it's for me, and I'm not really that bothered.
No,
it's giving it a bit of length.
This bit is the bit you're seeing anyway. You're not seeing.
I don't think anybody's going to... Well, you're all going to notice now because I've told you all. But
yeah, I like it though.
Anyway,
it's nice and cosy.
It is nice and warm. Yeah. So I was quite pleased with it.
And you had a hat in your photos in Scotland.
I had a hat which I meant to bring today, and I've forgotten. So anyway, first of all, this was a pattern by the Woolshed in Leeds, which is just a simple asymmetric scarf. I've done it before. It's an old favourite. So that was that one. Yes, the hat is the 2x2 rib hat by Anne G. It's a free Revelry pattern, and we will insert some photos. I didn't mean to bring it with me today, but I forgot it.
Did you? I think you just started it on the last.
I think I had.
The last time we got together.
Yeah, and it was a really nice knit.
Yeah,
the only
yeah.
thing I would say is that if I was going to do another one, I don't think I would knit it as long as the pattern said, because I ended up with a really, really thick brim. It's got a fold over.
Okay, right.
And I think I'd take a couple of inches off it if I was to do another one.
Yeah.
Just to make it a bit shorter.
Yeah, personalise it.
Yes, yeah. So those are my two nitty finishes.
Two nitty things. I've got a nitty finish. And I have to say, I've only got a nitty finish because my daughter Rowan came to stop a couple of weeks
you had
ago.
a big memorable occasion.
Huge memorable moment, because she says, "Mum, I want to learn to knit." Well, she did 3 rows and stopped, and that was it. So, and I pulled up this pattern thinking this would be a great pattern. I'm going to show you in a minute. Great pattern for a beginner, because it's basically it's got something to keep you occupied in terms of, keeping your brain challenged, but not too difficult.
Yeah.
Well, she couldn't deal with what I had to show her, so it
Oh,
kind of put her
lovely.
off. So
Aww.
I wasn't a very good teacher, but she did enjoy the knitting. But she forgot to take it with her. So,
On purpose? Or?
I don't think so. No, I think she just literally forgot to take it. But she did say she enjoyed it, so I've got it sitting here ready for when she came back, but comes back. But anyway, I wanted her to do this Purl Soho. It's called a No Purl Ribbed scarf.
Nice.
And I thought, oh, this would be great as a beginner project, because it's just a knit stitch, but you slip one every now and again to create the pattern. And I thought, but she couldn't deal with the slip.
Is it a free one?
Yeah, it is free. It's free. It comes from Purl Soho in
Oh, it's nice. I like it.
New York. And the yarn is... actually, I bought it off eBay. I bought it second-hand off eBay.
Right.
And it's Icelandic Lopi.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Now, have you washed it?
I have washed it, because it starts off quite rough.
I was going to say I'd heard that it, and then it sort of, is it blooms? Is that what they say?
I don't know if I think so, but it's definitely softened off.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So,
nice.
But yeah, I like it actually.
Yeah.
So, it's quite long. Yeah, it's quite long.
And how many balls was that?
I think I used 4 50-gram balls, I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't... I could have carried on and put another one on, but I thought it was probably long enough.
Yeah.
But it depends how you like to wear your scarves, doesn't it, really? If you want to do that business, and I guess it's okay.
Good, yeah.
It's not too bad, isn't it? So for a man, I think this would be fine, because they'd tuck their coat under it, wouldn't they? Kind of thing, so. But possibly I would have liked another ball if I was going to keep it for me, but I wasn't keeping it for me anyway.
Right.
But it wasn't a project I intended knitting. It was kind of like, because I was.
Yes.
And I thought, well, I'll knit one at the same time she's knitting one, just to encourage her. But
oh, it's nice. I like it.
so yeah, so that was that. So that's my only finish.
It's a finish. We'll take any finish that you can get.
Actually, I might keep it on because it is a little bit chilly.
Do you know, I thought that about mine.
Yeah, keep it on there.
There's just a little nip.
There is a nip in there.
Just
I thought I might do t-shirt today. My curly seams t-shirt. We got a new one, or I got a new one. You don't have one, do you?
I've got one at home. I've got one of the other ones.
This one at home.
I haven't got that one. No.
No. Did you want one?
Did I? Why? Did I want one?
Yeah.
Have you got one?
Well, I might have bought you one.
Prezzies! Oh, nice! Thank you. Do I have to put it on now? An extra layer.
Yeah. I quite like the heathered.
They're nice.
Looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, welcome.
I won't strip off. I have a habit of stripping off on this programme. I'm not going to do it today. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, I like that colour. It's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Weedy weedy.
Very nice. Right then. Get us in our knitted finishes.
Yeah.
So, any other knitted finishes then?
No knitted finishes. No more
Okay.
knitted finishes. That was it. So.
Okay. Well, I've got a dressmaking finish. So this is the Merchant and Mills factory dress pattern, but they did an extension pack to make a top out of it. I have made one of these before, and this was some cotton that we bought
I love that
when
fabric.
we were in America.
Yeah.
One year.
Yeah.
Now I finished it, and I have actually taken it in on the sides a little bit to try and give it a little bit more shape because it's quite boxy.
Yeah, they are very, what's the word? Well, loose fitting, aren't they, basically?
Yes.
The merchant and the nails.
And having made it and tried it on again this morning, I'm not sure whether it's a pattern I will make again.
Right.
Because I'm not sure it suits me.
Right. You want something with a bit more shape to it?
I think I need something with a bit more shape to it, yes.
Yeah.
It's very nice. It's a beautifully written pattern. It's very clear. It's very straightforward. It's got some lovely details in it. You know, the collar is lovely. But, yeah, I just don't think it suits me particularly well.
I do like Merchant and Nails patterns very much. And I think you have to choose your fabrics carefully.
Yes.
So you do need something with lots of drape if you don't want to look like a sack of potatoes in it.
Yeah.
So, because I made that mistake, I did actually make 2 of those, but as dresses.
Yeah.
And neither of them I liked.
Right. So it's not just me then?
No. So,
okay.
And again, not because the pattern's bad. I enjoyed making it. The pattern is lovely.
Yeah.
But just didn't feel right. It's got the dress has got quite a dropped waist to it as well, which I decided wasn't for me. So
I can see the.
I think with all these things, I mean, well, I was going to say tall and skinny. I actually don't think it matters if you're tall and skinny or fat and short. Really, you still got to choose the right fabric for the pattern, I think. Don't you? Yeah, which is nice though.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah, I love that fabric.
Just,
that looks like a Japanese one.
Japanese
fabric.
Yeah. I think it was a Moda actually.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah, there was a range came out.
It's lovely. It's got like almost like a stitch running through it.
Well, no, that's the other thing. It has got a stitch running through it, and I have caught one of the threads on it and pulled one of the threads. So it is something I'm going to have to be very careful about when I wear it, I think.
Yeah. Is this kind of fabric called something? I think it is. I can't remember what it's called now, where you've got like this definite cross stitch weaving it. Yeah. Beautiful though. I do like it. Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to.
Yes, but again, not one that I will repeat, I don't think.
Well, maybe she found the right fabrics.
Maybe.
Who knows? Yeah.
This one is this is from the Tilly and the Buttons Stevie pattern.
Yes, I have that one,
which I've made before, and another tablecloth.
Lovely.
This is actually the leftovers from if you remember, my dress that I made.
Did you ever wear that?
Haven't worn it yet because it's too big. Need to alter it. So this is a Stevie top just made from the leftovers of that.
Very nice.
Yeah. So
that's going to look lovely.
Yeah, I think that'll look nice in the summer.
Yeah, great.
So it just needs a button on it, and then that's that finished. I'll probably wait another 4 months for a button.
So
grown on sleeves,
and then a little cuff.
Yeah.
And then will you turn them up?
I probably won't turn them up. No, I'll probably leave them.
And that's got a little nice. The back's nice on this, isn't it? Because it's got that a yoke
situation.
It's got a bit of a yoke on the back. I don't know if you can see because of the. It's check. Did you? No, didn't bother. But actually, it's not a bad match either. Is it?
It's not too bad. I think I maybe tried a little bit.
Do you think sometimes we overthink the matching fabric? If you buy ready to wear,
it's not matched at all.
No, you don't even worry about it.
No,
kind of thing. But I like the fact it's the yoke is split from the bodice, and then you've got the fastening is in the top part of that yoke.
It's a nice pattern, and the beauty of it is if you've got maybe about a metre of fabric, you can usually manage to squeeze one out of a metre of fabric. So
that's nice. That is. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely.
It sends your eyes a bit funny when you look at it.
It can do. Can't it with checks and stripes and things. Yeah. Well, I didn't get any further with my. I forgot the name of the dress.
Because you were going to make a dress, weren't you?
I did. I started on the bodice. I've got the bodice together, but somewhere along the line I screwed up on the dart because I had to alter the dart somewhere. I'm not bothered. I'll bring it next time, but it's not got any further. To be honest, the weather hasn't been that brilliant anyway to encourage summer dress wearing weather. So no, but I have made a start. But no, been a bit naughty really, not doing that. So I've not really done any sewing at all. So in fact, my main quilt project is still sat on the wall waiting to be done as well. So.
It's going well.
It's going well.
It's going well.
Not.
Oh well.
Not. So that's your sewings.
That's my sewings. Yes.
Sewings. I haven't got any sewings.
Okay. So quilt.
I've got a little mini quilt that I was working on. It's supposed to be finished for Easter. You can tell how long ago that was.
Oh dear. Oh, nice.
It's only a little sweet one. But,
pretty.
So this was just a little charm pack. I think it is the whole... no, it's not the whole charm pack. It was some leftovers from a charm pack. But I was... Can you see? You won't be able to
trying to see the quilting.
The quilting is little rabbits and carrots.
Oh,
you won't be able to see that one. So put a little picture in. But it's a couple of little rabbits and a couple of carrots. So that's what I was working on. So you can see it, can't you?
I can see it, yes, yeah.
So it is hard to see. But that was a little project I wanted that was a new pattern I've designed.
Right.
So I was just looking to test it. So
are we allowed to mention your...
Yeah, absolutely you can. I am so proud. So proud. So I've just become a quiltable digital designer. So I went live this week on the 11th. So I'm really, really pleased about that. So
yeah, brilliant. Congratulations.
Last week now.
Last week, wasn't it? Yeah.
So yeah, chuffed a bit with that. So, but it's a whole different world. It's a whole different world. So I've been learning lots and lots of things as well along the way. So I have been engrossed, spending hours working on that.
Yeah,
but,
you should go and have a look. It's some fabulous patterns on there.
If you don't know if you've got a digital quilting machine, definitely go look at Quiltable because the patterns are amazing.
They are.
I mean, they've got some fabulous designers, absolutely fabulous designers. And the website, I just love the website. It's clean, it's fresh.
It is, yeah. Very,
well organised.
Very clear.
They have projects, they have blog posts. So it's all designed to help the quilter choose, a good pattern to go on the quilt. And then there's projects as well. There's projects that you can go download. So if you want to quilt a box, there's got nice short boxes and tall boxes.
Yeah.
And you can put different designs in to make it into like a Valentine's box or a Christmas box. There's whole cloth designs. There's all sorts of some really fabulous ones. So I was really taken with it as a website. So
yeah.
So yeah.
Great.
So anyway, I'm really pleased to be part of it. It's nice. So yeah. So my first set of patterns went up, and then I've got more due out in the next few weeks. So
brilliant.
So I'm looking to build that side of my business this year. So I want to work on that a bit more.
Well, that's a good start then.
Yeah, I love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. The only downside is that you can, be at the computer for way too long. So you need to remind yourself to get up and work around. In fact, to that end, what I did, I have raised all of my computer. So I've raised everything up on the table, sitting on a box.
Right.
And I've raised the keyboard up, so I don't sit anymore. So
I'm
standing. I'm standing now. So
yeah.
So I've got actually I quite like the setup because I've got my computer as a stand up, and then round the corner I've got my sewing machine as a stand up as well. So I stand up to sew now as well. So I'm really pleased with that. So,
good.
Yes,
brilliant.
Yeah. So anyway, it needs a binding, so I haven't actually bound this one. It's just got an overlocked edge at the moment. I did use it at Easter without its binding. Nobody commented.
Oh.
So, but anyway, that's the binding. I've got.
That's going to be nice.
Yeah, some blue and yellow check fabric just to pull out the. Actually, I don't remember the name of this fabric, Ray, but it's very pretty.
It is very pretty.
It's
very spring-like.
Very spring-like, yeah. So it's nice and springy, isn't it? So,
yeah.
So that's that. That's my almost finished quilt project.
Good for you.
It might never get a binding on it. We'll see.
I'm not good at finishing. Yes, I've got. I'm trying to think what else I've got. I've got this one. So this started with my Zoom patchwork classes. We were doing curves and half square triangles, just like a refresher. So it's a big chunky curve.
Look at that.
All by machine. And then we introduced some half square triangles, and they had a little exercise where they had to I'm dropping it everywhere. So they had to start with 2 different sizes and some half square triangles, and they had to create a little abstract sort of piece, So I had
through them, didn't it?
They rose to it. They managed it.
Brilliant.
Yes, yeah. I think the little ones were a little bit more challenging for them.
Yeah.
But they seem to cope with it.
Yeah, lovely.
And embrace it. So I had some leftover fabric, so I thought, well, I'm just going to continue with this and run with it. So it's just completely
beautiful. Oh, completely
random, but it's quite fresh and modern, I think.
Look at that.
So yeah, put that together in Scotland last week.
Look. This is a gorgeous colour.
Grunge, you know, I like me a bit of grunge.
Yeah.
And these, I think, were, now, I want to say Karen Lewis.
What, these
Some
ones
of them
are?
were,
These,
or
yeah.
was it Karen Lewis or was it Carolyn Friedlander? One of them, I'll check. But yeah, just bits of leftovers. So it's just going to get probably some straight lines all over it to finish it. And then I thought maybe a binding in a, I can't decide between a dark one or a pink at the minute. So
you've got to choose your bindings quite carefully because it can throw the whole look of the thing off, can't they?
I have got some of these left, so I might. What do you think? What's shouting at you?
Well, I don't know. How are you going to use it?
I don't even know if I'm going to keep it actually. I might.
If you're going to put it on the wall, then I wouldn't put a border. I wouldn't put a binding on it at all.
Just facing.
Just a face binding.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then put it on the wall as a piece of artwork.
That's a good idea.
Because I think this is gorgeous, and it was really nice.
Yeah, I was really pleased with it. So
this coral, navy, and beige colourway is really nice. Isn't it?
And it was just fat quarters that I had lying around at home, and so yeah, I was really pleased with it actually.
Oh, good on you, Mrs.
Yeah,
nice one.
So
Nice one.
Get
Nice
that one on,
indeed.
get that done. So yes, you got anything
Quilt wise? I've got loads waiting to be done and half finished, and there's projects over there. Did I talk about the class I did with Jenny Papa Paxton?
You didn't, and it's funny you should mention that because I'm doing a Zoom class with her.
What, the skinny curves?
Yes.
Skinny inset curves?
Yes.
Well, okay, I'm just going to So, only because I saw it on the wall there. So I did do a class. I can't remember when I did the class. I want to say March I did the class.
Right.
So it is Jenny Haynes. Jenny Haynes?
Yes.
Jenny Haynes.
Yes. Papa Saxton.
Papa Saxton, yes. Absolutely fabulous teacher. Really loved the Zoom class we did there, which is a good teacher, really good. But this is a skinny inset curves. So hard to see, but there's a blue skinny inset between.
It's really skinny, isn't it?
It's very skinny. But that was the results of my class. I didn't actually intend doing much more than this. This was part of the class,
right?
And people have gone on obviously to make. There's a full size quilt that goes with with the class. Well, say full size. No, it's a wall hanging size. But I actually wanted to learn the technique. That's what so it's a super technique. Really good. So if you get the chance to take one of her classes, I highly recommend it. You're going to love it.
Sunflower. So. I think we're doing this like a sunflower. It's not that one.
You're doing the curved piecing.
Yeah.
Well, she's got some amazing templates as well.
Right.
So these are all from her. I want to say, I think these are 7-inch. She's got different sets. 3.5.
Yeah, she has. And
3.5, 5.5, 7.5,
yeah.
and then a bigger set, 13 or something like that. Can't remember.
I didn't see the big ones. I only remember seeing the 7 and the 3.
Yeah, the templates. Well, I didn't know about the extra large ones. It was only after I was talking to somebody else. They mentioned about the bigger ones. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the way she's designed the templates are fabulous because you don't have to be exact in the piecing. You can do a lot of squaring up afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So it's a very easy. It's
quite forgiving then.
Very forgiving. No sew curved method.
Right. Okay.
So, but she teaches it well.
Yeah.
You'll really
enjoy it.
I'm
looking forward to it.
Enjoy it. So yeah. So that was my little foray into it. So I highly recommend that.
So yes, well, continuing the curved theme. I bought this pattern quite a while ago. This is the Watercolor Quilt pattern by Cotton and Bourbon. What? Bourbon?
It's got an O in it, hasn't it? I think. Well, I don't say Bourbon.
Bourbon. Oh, anyway. And no, Audrey
Azari.
Thank you.
Could be saying
anyway.
That wrong.
Bought it ages ago, been wanting to try it for quite a while, and thought, well, Scotland's just the perfect opportunity because I took my sewing machine with me. So whilst the boys were out riding, I stayed back at the Airbnb and just sewed, and watched podcasts.
Not horse riding, by the way.
No, dirt bike riding. Dirt bike riding. There's a. You all want to know this, but there's a.
There's a husband on a horse.
No, you wouldn't do a horse.
No, I can't imagine him on a horse.
He doesn't go on a bike either. He's the. He's the pit crew.
Oh, is he?
An engineer. So yeah, he you know, does all the work.
You have a wild son who makes albums and rides dirt bikes.
Dirt bikes, yeah.
And looks like an angel.
Yeah, he does. He's not. Trust me, he's not. But yeah, there's a sand track up there, and so it means that they can go out and ride regardless of the weather.
Oh, okay, all right.
So he went up to do a few days training up there. So,
Nice.
So yes, so this is the watercolor quilt.
So lovely.
Yeah, it's another thread. There we go.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Yeah. So obviously, you know, you go from darks out. It's a great pattern. It's an absolutely brilliant pattern. It's so well written. It's so clear. It's, you know, all the little templates have all the doggies cut off, so everything sort of matches up.
Right.
And so long as you take your time and you follow her instructions, then it goes together really, really nicely. She gives lots of suggestions for colourways. So I used her suggestion for the green down here, and the Kona solids, but then I chose my own for the top part, which I think works okay. The only one I'm not really 100% is this outer one here. I'm not quite sure I've got the tone right in that. But it was really, it was a bit of a challenge, but it was a joy to do. I really enjoyed doing it.
Absolutely love it.
And I've got another colourway.
Oh, I like that.
In the yellow, and I think I've got enough left over to be able to do another one.
Yeah.
In a different colourway.
Gorgeous.
There's a man walking up the drive with a big roll of wadding.
Oh my goodness me! I'll tell you a story about this in a moment. Oh, thank you. Hello? Oh, thank you very much.
Yep.
Here it is. Oh gosh. One of three coming in. My studio is at the top of the garden, which is about 100 foot from the house and about 300 foot from where they drop the deliveries off. So he's going to get his exercise today. Very, very briefly on that. So this wadding I think I ordered it probably 7 or 8 weeks ago.
Right.
From a supplier I normally buy from, and it's delivered within 3 days normally. So this has taken so long because of Brexit.
Oh, Brexit.
And so this batting left the Netherlands to come to me and got stuck in transit somewhere, and then actually was returned to the Netherlands.
No!
Not once, twice. Twice.
Oh my word.
So in the end, the company had to switch delivery companies, and they went with somebody else, and it's actually now, so this is the 3rd time they've attempted to deliver this to me, and this company has managed to do the correct paperwork.
Right.
It's all about paperwork. You have to have the correct paperwork now to get anything through. So yeah, so I had a minor panic this week because the roll that's just come in is 120 inch 80-20 cotton polyester, and I've got 2 very large quilts in, and whilst I can piece batting, I don't like to piece batting.
No.
But just on that point, we do have a tutorial on how to, or tutorial as my mum calls them, a tutorial on how to piece batting. So we probably will release that actually.
Yeah, we could do. Nice link.
Yeah, it's a nice link into it. So if you do need to know how to join your batting together, you can find out later on. And here's the man dragging the other 2 rolls up. So I'll help him. If you're ordering one roll, you may as well order another.
Well, you may as well bulk buy.
Or more.
Absolutely. Well, given the story of that, then yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm out of puff now.
She's got all excited.
Thank God I didn't have to carry him all the way from the front though.
I have to say that while Tracey was out the room a bit earlier getting stuff done, Steve was telling me about how he walked through the door while you were on the rowing machine the other day.
Oh right.
To lots of
yeah.
Well, which gave him some cause for concern.
Did you really? Did you really? Well, yeah, maybe.
You might want to cut that bit out.
Don't know. maybe you don't. I have this app. Do you have the? No, I think I spoke to you about this.
Yes, we don't have. We have a. Which one did you get, by the way? Which one did you
I got
get?
the Concept 2.
Yeah, so we have the Concept 2, which just has like a little box on the front.
Yes, you've got the box
with
on
the
front,
program.
yes, yeah.
And we wear a heart rate monitor, and the guys have them all linked to their phone, so I don't. I just keep the heart rate monitor.
Well, I don't have it linked to the phone now. I suppose I could do that actually, but it comes with it's Wi-Fi connected to an app on your phone, so you can actually have that plugged into your. While you're rowing, so it kind of encourages you. So it'll sort of say, last 500 metres or last 200 metres or something. So it's a little man that shouts in your ear, basically.
Does it tell you to go faster?
If you want it to, I believe it will. I haven't actually investigated that bit, but I was really, really put off the other week when I first started using it because I was huffing and puffing somewhat. And it says, well done, keep going, 4 calories burnt. 4 calories? What are you talking about? 4 calories? Is that it?
Oh dear.
Anyway, we go. We digress.
We do, as always. So, right, where did we get to?
You were talking about your lovely curves.
Yeah, finished.
Your curves.
Finished on that one, I think. So that needs quilting, so I'm going to quilt that at some point.
Do you know how you're going to quilt it?
Well, I think I'm going to follow how she does on the pattern. So she actually does straight lines all over it, and then straight lines all over it. And then what she does is she does 2 circles. She does lots of circles in that one, and then lots of circles in that one, so that you get this like overlap in the middle.
Nice.
So I think I'm just going to do it that way.
Nice.
Actually. So, yeah.
Very nice.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so that's quilting.
We're doing well.
Knitting,
well,
quilting.
Probably hours in, but...
Oh, actually, have you got any knitting works in progress?
I have.
Come on then, let's see your works in progress.
Are you ready to be impressed?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Look at that!
I've been knitting
Socks!
Look!
Ooh, I love that. That is gorgeous.
So, my mother-in-law is a big sock knitter, and bless her heart, she kept saying, I need to show somebody before I die. So I decided I better take her up on it, because she's 78. So yes, she has been giving me instructions on doing my knitting. Now, so this is
Lovely.
60 stitches. She cast on for me, I will admit, she cast on for me and got it all set up for me, and then I've just been knitting. So 2x2 rib and then knit, and I'm now at the point of doing the heel.
Yeah.
Now, this is actually my second one because I got one to this stage just before I left for Scotland, and I wanted to take it with me. She said, no, I want you to wait and do the heel with me.
Yes.
So she set me off on another one. So I now have 2 of these ready to go to do the heels.
Yeah, fabulous. I love that wool as well. Really nice, isn't it?
I don't know who it is actually. I'll have
gorgeous.
to ask her, but
that seems a little thicker than fingering weight.
Do you think?
I think, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit thicker. Yeah.
Well, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, good.
It's really, really just, you can sit in front of the telly and just knit, and
I love it. Oh, that's it then. Competition.
No, I will not be doing a lot of them, I can tell you that now. But, so far, so good. Really enjoying it.
Well, they're very portable, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Excellent. Ooh,
Watch this space.
Christmas presents in the making.
Doubt it. So I think that's it, is it?
Oh
no! Have you bought anything?
Well, I've got those behind you.
Those rolls.
Got some rolls there. We're all leaning. You can't see it, of course. We've not moved the camera. So I have treated myself that there's some economy cottons. Let's put it that way. I was trying to think of the right phrase to use. Okay. So you can pull them over if you want. So they're flat folds or they're full width bolts. So they're actually 60 inches wide, so 150 centimetres. So
good size then.
Yeah,
it feels nice.
It's not bad, is it?
No,
it's
not bad at all.
It's not bad. Whilst I have no issue paying good money for Konas or Bella cottons. Yeah, I like good quality quilting fabrics, but I'm doing lots of samples at the moment.
Yeah.
And, you know, doing the new designs, I need to sample the new designs.
Yes, to make sure they work.
So I wanted to choose some fabrics that were, say, from an economy range. So these literally come out a third of the price of a good quality quilting cotton, and it's wider.
Right.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah. So I'm very pleased. So I bought.
Yeah, it's quite good quality. It's quite feels nice.
What did I buy? 7. I bought 7 different colours. So
Yeah,
I've got plenty.
nice range as well. I like those 3 together.
Yeah, I bought an orange and a robin egg blue and a grey, a silver, a white, and that nice tealy colour down at the bottom. I don't think you can see the tealy colour. Teal's a beautiful colour. I love that colour. So it's teal going into it looks turquoise on the screen actually, but it is like a tealy green.
Yeah, nice.
But it's not bad, is it?
No, I think it's quite good.
It's more than adequate. So
yeah, no, I think that's great.
Yeah, it's actually quite a fine weaving. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's supposed to be 60 count. I think it's 60 count. So
very nice.
So yeah, I bought that, and did I bring them up or not? I might not have bought them. Oh, I did. Have you seen the latest curated quilts?
Polygons, yeah.
I think I'm going to run out of time. I don't think I'm going to be. I bought the colourways for the curated quilts polygon challenge mini. I think there's 2
mini quilt.
Is it mini quilt? They're doing another one they want. Oh no, you can submit a polygon quilt
for the issue.
Or you can do the mini
challenge.
The challenge.
Yeah.
But I think the challenge is to be done by the 10th of June.
Probably, yes. There never seems to be very much time between them announcing it and the submission date.
No.
But
well, the thing is, I think I'm going to miss it because I've got a lot on over the next couple of weeks.
It's a nice palette though, isn't it?
Yeah, there's it's like navy, olive. I don't remember the colours. These are the colours they suggest.
Are they Kona?
No, they're Bella Solids. Bella Solids.
Right.
I should have brought the names up with me and I didn't. This is rust. No, that's rust. There's an eggshell, I think. But it's an interesting palette, don't you think? It's very mid-century. So that's the colour palette. So, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I have bought a little bit of fabric. So what have you bought?
I bought, because I was in Scotland.
Yeah.
So when you're in Scotland, you've got to buy wool.
Yeah.
So I only bought 1 ball of each along, but yeah. So Scottish wool, 100 grams, and I think I bought 6. So now the challenge is, of course, to find something.
6 of each colour?
No, 6 of that.
Yeah.
There was this is I think this. Well, I thought she said it was a double knit actually, but I think it's an Aran as well. But I've only got 4 of this, so this is probably just going to be like a slip over. I've got a pattern in mind for this actually, but
yeah, it feels thicker than should I double knit?
This one. But I don't think it is. I think it's an Aran weight as well.
It feels finer than this one.
Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. I love that. Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's got like tweed, like a
tweed
in it.
Tweed, yeah.
Tweed in it. This is gorgeous. Look at that.
Yeah. So apparently, again, it's one of those that, you know, when you wash it, it blooms. So
yeah. No.
Yeah.
So what? So you haven't got anything in mind for this at the moment?
No. I mean, it's Aran weight. I've been trying to look. I mean, I suppose I could do another flax in it, but I don't know if I've got enough. But I don't think I would have enough. So it might end up being a... I don't know. I'll have to have a look.
Did you do these, or did the lady?
No, they were done like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't they look gorgeous when they're made as cakes?
Yeah, they're lovely.
They're so gorgeous.
It was just a little shop on the high street, and it sold tweed, you know, flat caps and deerstalker hats and things like that. And then in one section there was all this wool.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, I'll be in here.
Yeah, find me in an hour.
Yeah.
I like it. So these are very tactile.
Yeah.
And we had a little bit of a discussion about things being tactile earlier on, didn't we?
We did.
Because you wanted to give a shout out to a new podcast.
I did. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. While I was in Scotland, I discovered a podcast called Haptic and Hue. and I listened to her episodes back to back. Really, when I was up in Scotland, it is such a lovely podcast. It's really well edited. It covers lots of different stories. There's one episode about men who craft and knit and quilt. There's a lot of it around costumes. Did you know that you could be paid to be what's called a breakdown artist, which is somebody who distresses costumes for films and dramas, so that they look like they're worn and they're not brand new?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all.
It honestly, do yourself a favour. It's one of those things that you don't want to tell people because you sort of want to keep it to yourself.
Right, yes.
But I just think they are brilliant.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Jo, I think Jo Andrews, who's a weaver by trade, really, really good.
And she's English, or?
Yes, Sherborne, Dorset.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just down the road from us.
I'll go and have a listen.
But yes, go and have a listen. They're amazing.
Fabulous. So haptic is the word that we were discussing this morning, because as soon as you said it, I just thought about haptics on the phone, and then on the watch, on the Apple Watch. So you get a sensation to let you know something's happened. You know, the haptics work to let you know you got an email or whatever. So, but haptics is an interesting word because it's actually, this is what we were discussing, wasn't it? It's all about the science and technology of transmitting information through touch. Yeah. Which I thought was a really interesting sort of subject matter.
Yeah.
I like things like that.
Because we are tactile.
Absolutely we are. Very tactile.
Craft,
well, look at me. I'm holding this and I'm touching it. I'm touching it.
Fondling.
So this is, it's not just about the texture, it's about the shape in your hand, and it fits your hand, and it just feels good. It makes you feel good, doesn't it? Yeah, love it. So haptic and hue. I'll definitely go and have a listen to that.
Go and have a listen.
So, and then the other podcast that has just come out is So Ab Fab have got their own. Yes. Now, if you recall, we had the most gorgeous giveaway from So Ab Fab that has been sitting there waiting to be given away, because we said we're going to give it away when we get to how many subscribers? 600.
600. 600.
Yes. And I think we're at 530 at the moment, so we are creeping up there, but it'd be nice to get up there a little bit sooner rather than later.
It would.
But So Ab Fab, run by the lovely Ali and Caroline. So their podcast is lovely. They're doing it by season, and I don't know how many episodes in the season, do you?
I don't actually. I think there's about there must be about 4 or 5 episodes up already.
Yes, I think. So. Yeah, and they're talking to people in the sewing industry, and it's a whole variety of different people. So this week I think they interviewed Fiona Pullen, who runs the Sewing Directory, which is all about UK-based sewing companies, and there's a whole host of information on there, isn't there, to do with anything to do with sewing. There's tutorials, and there's shops, there's people running their own little businesses, and classes. You can find out what's happening in the UK, all around the UK, through her directory. But she also wrote a book, I believe, about running a sewing business.
Oh, did she?
Or a craft-based business, which I think it comes highly rated. I haven't actually seen a copy, but I know it comes highly rated. So, so Fiona Pullen is worth looking up as well, actually. So they're new. But I'll be honest, I've been too busy to listen, watch, or do anything at the moment. So. And the only thing I have watched recently is My Octopus Teacher. Yes,
now I want to watch this at the weekend, actually.
Oh, I highly recommend it. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. I am never going to eat octopus again, ever. They are so intelligent. And I didn't know they only live for a year.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a very short life cycle. And I don't know if it's the same for the male and the female.
Oh, right.
Females basically die as soon as they've laid eggs, so it comes with a sad story at the end, so just to pre-warn you. So. But it's a really lovely watch. So My Octopus Teacher on Netflix. So I recommend that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much me then. I haven't done any more.
Sad life.
Decorating. Did I tell you the story about the decorating?
You did mention. Yeah.
Yes. Moral of the story: do not let your husband book the decorator. The decorator came and did half the job because he never got him or her. We had a lady decorator. She wasn't booked to do the bit that mattered, the woodwork.
Oh, the worst bit. It's just the worst bit. I hate doing woodwork.
She did a lovely job of the emulsion, of doing the walls, and then so now he's got egg on his face and daren't go back and ask to come back and do it. So guess who's doing it? Woodwork. Guess who's doing it? So I'm making him wait.
I'd make him do it.
Oh no, I would not make him do it. No, for sure I wouldn't. It'd be like a kid putting lipstick on, you know?
Oh no.
Bless him.
Oh dear.
So yeah, so I haven't done painting for a long time, but I do it once I'm into it. Once I've got my overalls on, I'm alright.
She sent me a lovely picture. She's all decked out in her overalls with a paintbrush in her hand and a lipstick, full lippy.
Well, I was trying to get my best Philippa Naylor vibe going. So if anybody follows Philippa Naylor, she's a great inspiration, by the way, because she does so much apart from quilt. I mean, she knits, she bakes, but she decorates. She lays carpets.
She does.
She lays carpets, and she lays carpets precisely.
Yes, yeah.
But at the moment, she is sanding down her exterior windows. I think to do a line base. I think it's going to do a line. She's going to do a line-based paint job on the woodwork. Anyway, scaffolding up the house, and who's at the top of the scaffolding? Philippa Naylor, looking fabulous.
Sickening.
Looking fabulous. Absolute hair, the makeup, and she looks great. Well, yeah. Love her to bits. Yeah. But she's a great inspiration, so I was actually having a bit of a joke when I sent the photos through. So I looked nothing like Philippa Naylor. But still, there we go. So, but the painting is underway, so that'll get finished at some stage or other. But moral of the story: book it yourself if you want the job done.
There you go.
Hey ho. He has survived.
Only just,
Only just, yeah.
Skin of his teeth.
But he cooks. He does a feast.
Yeah. You can't have it always, you see. You can't have everything.
Yeah. Does a mean feast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's got the haircut like Daniel Craig's. We're just going to work on the rest. Actually, we watched James Bond the other day. Actually,
did you? Which one?
The very first Daniel Craig, which I think but yeah, I really liked it.
Because I think there's a new one coming out soon, isn't there? Well, supposed to be.
They've delayed it twice.
Yeah,
they do. So I don't know what it's called. Do you?
No, I don't actually. No.
But anyway, so yeah, that's to look forward to.
Like a bit of Daniel Craig.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, moving on. Yeah. Get all hot under the collar. Talking of which, actually, I'm taking part in a trial at the moment for. Sorry for all the chaps out there, but I'm taking part in a yoga trial for the menopause.
Oh right, okay.
Which involves breathing, and you also have to wear sleep tape at night. So when you go to bed at night, you have to tape your mouth shut, which Martin says he's been waiting to do for years. But you know.
So this is so you breathe through your nose?
It's so that it's nasal breathing. It's all round nasal breathing. Right. So you tape your mouth together so that you breathe through your nose. Apparently, if you breathe through your nose during the night, you wake up 40% more hydrated than you would do normally.
Okay, yeah, I can get that.
And you are also 20% more oxygenated. Thank you. Than you would be normally. So there you go.
Right.
The whole load of science behind it.
I didn't know until last year.
Are you going to mention what?
Yeah, because you can breathe. You change. Well, most of the population breathe through one side of their nostril. So it's one nostril, and then it changes to the other, and it switches. I want to say every 20 to 25 minutes. I'm not sure about that. There's a time delay where your body automatically switches between one nostril to the other, but there is a small population that breathes through both nostrils at the same time. So there's a lot of things about nostril breathing and the way in which we breathe. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah. So how long does that go on for?
It's a week long. Yeah. A week long. And you have breathing exercises to do, a 20-minute breathing practice each day. Right. But apparently it's supposed to be a game changer. So we shall see.
Yeah, belly breathing's good, isn't it? As well, belly breathing, Oh, I shall be interested to hear the results of that.
There you go.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Might not want to do it, but there we go.
Right, okay then. So I think we've covered more or less everything we were going to talk about.
And then some, probably.
Yes. When we said when we started out, it was going to be a short one. No, we didn't. We said it's going to be
No, I said it was going to be a long one. Yeah.
We thought it would be short.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's definitely not a 15-minute job, is it?
No, and a lot to catch up on. Anyway.
So, thank you very much for watching. If we never said initially, but if you are new to the podcast, welcome. And if you got this far, thank you so much for watching. If you are new and you haven't subscribed already, then do consider subscribing. We would love for you to subscribe, if for no other reason that we really want to give away this special prize. So it's a fabulous men's t-shirt sewing kit. And you've got everything in it to make the t-shirt. You've got the fabric, which is a gorgeous fabric. You've got the pattern. You've got instructions. You've got thread. You've got a needle. And it comes in a really lovely box.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Really beautiful.
Yeah. So please
subscribe.
It's going to sit there getting too dusty otherwise. So so thank you very much. If you're a returning viewer, then thank you so much as well. And it's great to have you back again watching us. So yeah. Right. So I think that's us done, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. So take care. Stay safe. Be kind.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye. There we go.